Good morning, everybody. Black Scholar Magic. How the hell are you? Well, today we're going to build Marchesa, Dealer of the Death, and it's a blue, black, and red commander. Grixis colors. Just really, just excellent color combination. Lots of high impact and what would you say? Cards that interact with your opponent's stuff and remove it efficiently. I would best describe these colors. Whenever you commit a crime, you may pay 1. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. You get a really nice 3/4 big booty girl, and just gonna generate a lot of card advantage just simply by casting cheap spells that will target your opponents or your opponent's creatures. So even like your thought seizes get like so much better. Like even like your single target, spells that kind of get into people's hands, kind of get exponentially better. So even in a format such as Commander, you can actually start, whereas you're playing against a lot of opponents, but you're definitely getting value from actually doing single target things, which is kind of an interesting balance for that format. And we can try it out in Brawl. So what I kind of want to just start with is probably the removal parts, like the cards that are going to be very impactful and remove things and kind of do that in an efficient manner. We can start with destroy effects, and that's totally fine. It's kind of like your niche right into it. And this seems like a perfect card, like a rapid hybridization. So let's kind of analyze why this might be a good card for her. Well, the thing is you do have to pay into this, right? You have to pay mana into that targeting once you target one of your opponent's things or the opponent himself. You have to pay a generic mana to get that benefit with Marchesa. So you definitely want like efficient single target removal. This one has the downside of giving your opponent a 3/3, but that's not so bad for destroying a creature. I don't know how much sacrifice or tokens things that we're going to be doing. These bone shards kind of cards are really good if you're going to, because she puts cards into the graveyard as well. So a card that like such as bone shards, which will like kind of readily put a card in your graveyard, you might have some graveyard synergies, seems pretty good. But Bloodchief's Thirst is also mostly good. I mean, we can kind of like, we're like pretty much open to this kind of stuff here. I might even hit the craft button because there's probably a lot of good cards that we're going to be missing out on just because they always add cards into this format like all the time. So it just might take a moment, but yeah, like there's cards like Snuff Out and such. I'm not sure they're legal in this format. Cut Down's a really nice option here. That's just a really nice thing. They actually can hit like Sheldrids of all things. So, it's total power and toughness, my bad. I meant like a Rafine. This can hit a Rafine. That's the really big ticket. Like a 1 power 4 toughness you can actually take out with a single mana. That's really nice. Battle of the Bridge, Fatal Push, of course, is fantastic here. This is just going to let us remove a creature with mana value 4 or less if we've had another permanent leave the battlefield under our control this turn, such as like a treasure. That would be reaching that criteria, so that's a nice one here. Some of these are just sacrifice orientated, and we might not be too hot onto those, and they might just not be in our best interest yet. Bitter Triumph is just another one of those really nice ones that will actually discard. So we love that, to kind of like have our graveyard synergies there. Just freely discard when we want to. Even like these cards like Cast Down kind of get even stronger in this deck, where you're just simply getting value from removing like everything. I mean, there is kind of like a hierarchy, and we can kind of like just put these kind of to the side, just kind of look at them as we go. Do not mind that. But even Eliminate is kind of an interesting one because that hits Planeswalkers, so that's actually a really cool one. I think Eliminate is a really cool card. Destroy target creature Planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. That's some nice like selection. Planeswalkers aren't always the easiest things to remove. Feed the Swarm also seems very appropriate for us, where it's just destroy a target creature or enchantment. So we kind of get out of our color ply and get into that. There's sorcery speed though. Similarly, spell is sorcery speed. Like there's no drawback. Like you don't lose life except you in that manner, but you will just have a sorcery speed. Go for the Throat is pretty strong. Like, so let's see, we can kind of put these like 2 mana spells kind of next to each other and kind of analyze. Even like looking at the Bloodchief's Thirst is kind of interesting because you can kick it, but that is that sorcery speed as well. But if you guys have any opinions about it, let me know too as we go through this. Heartless Act is like similarly like, you might even like do like a little tier thing here. Like the thing is that it doesn't hit creatures with counters on it really. You can remove counters from things in that manner, but they have to be free of counters. Infernal Grasp is just destroy target creature at instant speed. You just lose 2 life, so that's really strong. Go for the Throw has the, obviously you don't get to hit artifacts with that, so that's the downside of that. Whereas this doesn't hit non-black creatures. There's lots of black creatures too. Just destroy target non-legendary creature. That's kind of a downside. Doesn't always hit. I definitely see a little bit power word kill. It is less similar to Shoot the Sheriff. Both of these are like very like pretty wide. Like you can go pretty wide with these. So we'll kind of put them here. They're probably going in. Just because, we're kind of set on destroying lots of stuff. Destroy target non-outlaw creature. So that's a lot of things. And destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon. So maybe like more of a tier over there. Shoot the Sheriff seems pretty good though. Claim the Precious is interesting, just for if you did like ring tempting stuff. Come Back Wrong. This is an interesting card, and maybe it should be like tried out. Destroy target creature. If a creature card is put into graveyard this way, return to battlefield under your control. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step. Is this an interesting card? Not the cheapest interaction, so we're gonna keep looking here. We'll keep on checking out things. Well, I'll still put it to the side where it's not like we're gonna, say no to it right now. Not yet. Elspeth's Nightmare is like that Wombo Bombo for Marchesa. Like it has like repeatable targeting. So that's also something we can have to consider. So, because this will do it consecutively. So destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. So it hits it once. You get to target something once. Number 2, target opponent reveals their hand, so you target again, and then exile target opponent's graveyard. This is like the best card for us. It's like not even close. Like this card is just like everything at once. The sagas are probably going to be like really killer for us. Actually, the ones that target. So we're probably going to take a detour and go straight to the enchantment sagas that just kind of continually target and have benefits for us. Hero's Downfall is kind of faceted where it will hit target creatures and planeswalkers. Similarly, you can just get a Murderous Rider. And that'll take care of your planeswalker problems. You'll just lose 2 life, but it's also an adventure creature, so it's just like far superior in like every way. Interesting. This card was interesting because you kind of get a way out on the graveyard too. Like you get to target a graveyard again. Kind of interesting, a foretell card. It's like kind of like, what is it exactly? You're always kind of wondering, like, and your opponents kind of have to like play differently. If this hit planeswalkers, that'd be really cool. What's up, everybody? Welcome. We're just perusing Marchesa's removal suite. I got like, these are like the ends right here so far. These are kind of just like to demonstrate some of the other stuff going on here for our targeting. Withering Torment, that's a good one. That can hit enchantments too. I like that. That's kind of a nice one. I think I'll probably just make some room now because I'm Heartless Act. We might, but and then Go for the Throat. I think does make the cut. It's just pretty solid. I think I think I do want to kind of play a Thirst too. Another cheap spell. So we have some. I want to kind of have just the 1-mana spells here. Just kind of just demonstrate what we got going on here. So like lots of removal, and then things that hit like enchantments and planeswalkers. I kind of want to demonstrate that as well right at the moment. So these will actually hit planeswalkers too. Bitter Triumph does this. Does the Bone Shards hit planeswalkers? It does. Whew. That is some hot stuff. And then you have these kind of enchantment things that hit like enchantments. They come and go out of the color pie. And then you just have these really sweet 1-mana spells. We're definitely going to hit the elementals too, if I have them. I know I think I have Fury, but Grief looks pretty good here too, because we have lots of black cards so far. Hopefully we can kind of balance it out with some other of the colors. This is just mostly like the black destroy effects. Just kind of like take a little bit of a look. I don't think I usually play most of these cards here. Felder Profane is just an excellent spell. It's a land. Hacker Maulin I think is just free real estate here too. This will just hit creatures though. Not the 4 spot, so it's not. It does land though, so that's kind of why it can be a little more versatile. Chupe is a cool card. We definitely need to play creatures, so that will be kind of like our first little creature feature. Ooh, Pylon is cool. That's an each. I'm also looking out for sagas, so if you know any sagas that are good that like target on each round, let me know if you feel like it. When this creature enters, destroy target creature and opponent controls. It was dealt damage. Sephiroth. Ooh, Sephiroth is so good. He targets a lot. Most of the aristocrats can do this, like the Blood Artists, so we're going to consider them for this deck too. These are very expensive ones for the most part, and maybe not exactly what we want to do with our homie. Blood on the Snow is just super solid in general. Primal Odin. Yeah, that's kind of like probably where you want to be. Yeah, I kind of like that as like a reanimate target. It's kind of like a Chupe. It's kind of like similarly to the Chupacabra. And it targets on the first round. I think you do want to have some sort of artifact interaction, and this one seems like it does all the things we want to do. So I'll just put it with like the enchantment stuff. Hits enchantments, artifacts. This kind of does it too. Untimely Malfunction. Maybe this is the deck for that. Yeah, I think that seems fine too. We could play the Bolt. We can play Bolt too. I don't want to skip out on the Bolt. The Bolt seems pretty good in this deck. Spikefield Hazard, Bolt. All those kind of just single target actions. There's each verbiage here. Mostly. Drown in the Lock is really good. So here's our counter spells. We can kind of just stack them up here with these 2-mana spells. Yeah, like we're going to be building graveyards, let's be honest. Urtai. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, he's a wizard, right? Oh shit, he is a wizard. I was like, I wondered if I could go like wizard tribal too. Like a little bit of a wizard angle. Because Flame of Anor is so sick if you have a wizard. Yeah, dude, that card is way dope. Way strong. I don't know, it's kind of like a wish list here. Just put the Urtai over here. And we're doing pretty well. Who's Grimgrin? Okay, you have to sacrifice to untap him. Interesting. Prismari command is super excellent. Yeah, Grixis covers like everything, right? You notice that? Just like you'll hit artifacts, you get your enchantments kind of handled. You can pretty much destroy everything. Like, you get out of the color pie really hard with these colors. And you can just kind of remove everything. How about Bedeck? I want like a Virtue of Persistence, because there's sneaky cards that don't say destroy on him. This is pretty solid too, like a Bedevil. Oh my god, it's just... This and Terminate are really good. I think we're coming to a Terminate angle here in a moment. That is really multifaceted. But it's like, how much more of this do I need? I'm not sure. That's why we're doing this. Kolaghan's Command, that's got to be a really good card. Oh yeah, that is some massive value. Oh, you know what? I'm surprised I don't have the card Terminate. That's really surprising to me. I'll type it in. Yeah, it's an uncommon. Instant speed. I think I'll run this over like one of the black removal spells. Such as like maybe the Go for the Throat. Because it doesn't hit artifact creatures. Or maybe one of these 3 mana removal spells. You know, I'm not even so set on Hagra Mauling. I know it's a land and it's a removal spell. And it does make sense, but the removal is so good here. Yeah, so far so good. Let me see. Destroy. We were in multicolored, so. The Balrog. And Mountain Doom. We'll just slide into Mountain Doom real quick. Okay, so I wanted to kind of look into like Saga target, like, so I think if I go like this, it'd be finding lots of these. How about Jill? Jill's pretty cool, right? Okay. Well, I could target my opponent's stuff on each of those steps too. Tap all lands your opponent's control, exile Shiva. Okay, all lands. Huh. And then you do it all over again. Sure. We'll try some Jill action. She is a human noble warrior. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this Flame of Anor in. I wish I was kind of banking on some sort of wizard stuff, but I'm not sure. Hmm. That's interesting. Don't know though. So this is like that repeatable value again, right? Where you're just simply giving -1/-1 to a creature, maybe killing it, and getting like a ramp spell for your instant or sorceries. Seems really sweet. Destroy target creature an opponent controls with mana value 2 or less. It's pretty decent. And we got Elspeth's Nightmare. If you're just joining us, wow. This card is like the ultimate Elspeth. You get to target on each stage. And you just get value each time. It's crazy. These are each verbiages. This one's interesting. The cruelty, right? I mean, yeah, it's super cool. I think it's probably like for us. This is each verbiage. This was a targeting. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Just because it's Fable. It's looking okay. Better for these guys. It might be okay. Doesn't do any targeting per se. It does make treasures. That's something that it does do. Does kind of I always worry about 3-drops permanents that kind of compete with our commander and not casting them. That is like definitely something I've recognized. It's kind of difficult to do that. It's another wizard payoff. Okay, how about this one? It's like a one-off, basically. Yeah, this is kind of what we need, right? Just like a repeatable crime enabler. Seems pretty strong. Schmaug. Clive. Dang, he does that a few times, just the absolute ramp lord. You control. Sacrifice. This guy's pretty strong. Yeah. The Bahamut. So that was it. The Saga target. So we kind of juiced up. We kind of juiced up on that. And yeah, that was pretty sweet. Ooh, just like a Pact of Negation. Yeah, we could probably get into some counter spells here. Kind of makes sense to play a Pact. Really strong. Yeah, we're gonna definitely play like all the really cool 1-mana counter spells. Offer You Can't Refuse goes in there for sure. I mean, you probably just play like, I mean, you could probably play these two. Minor Missteps. Spell Pierce. Pierce is pretty decent. Yeah, Strict Serenade is very good. Swan Song. Wash Away. These are just very good single mana spells that are just so easy to draw with Marchesa. Ooh, Brawl is pretty good. Yeah, it's really good for us. Also a wizard, oddly enough, if you believe it. How many wizards we got? We got 2 in there. Jill, I wish you were a wizard, homie. Wish you all were wizards. Oh, there's a counterspell. That's nice. Stroke. It's pretty good. This is kind of an interesting choice, like a drowner, because, well, it's not on curve with Marchesa. I guess that was kind of a downside of it, but you can kind of reset it. It's interesting. Jawari? If you're just joining us today, we are just getting into Marchesa right now. We've added a lot of black removal. We're kind of moving through the blue now. We have some sweet sagas that we'll target as well. Like one, for instance, the discovery today is Elspeth's Nightmare. This is a targeting masterpiece. So we can work on some like ways to continually target things. I want to get into the elementals after this. We're kind of just looking at these ones. These are just kind of stapley cards. How's the Hermit looking for us? It's always an interesting one. There's like a lot of value on the Hermit. I am a fan. It's like kind of like a little charge counter spell. You're just kind of charging him in. Just kind of put him in down and waiting for Marchesa to get some value off of it. It's really nasty. Memory Lapse is pretty good. You just regular negate remand for a card. That seems pretty nice. Definitely can play remand. So really you want verbiage that says target. Like Tail's End is pretty solid. It's definitely like kind of a game-winning card for us. You can also like, you know, counter, you can like Stone Rain people with that card. It's pretty obnoxious. Oh, Braided Net, that's a nice one, right? Removing that, this one actually has repeatable, kind of like the Elspeth's Nightmare. It's just like repeatable crime. Yeah, because you can just remove the net counter to tap a permanent. A non-land permanent. Flare. Flare's alright here. Tycho. Spark Double. I never considered really copying a Marchesa, but that seems kind of fun. I mean, sure. It kind of like just doubles everything up. It's like kind of like a match made in heaven. It seems fun. Ooh, do we want to run like the Quantum Riddler too? Because it's just like mega gas. Mega card gasoline. Ooh, Lear. Yeah, we probably want one of those guys. Tef. Ooh, the Voracious Great Shark. Sublime Epiphany is kind of a expensive one. It does a lot. Ginger Cactus. Yeah, we're going to play some big homies. So, like, the Hellbreaker Horror is totally fine here. Because we're just going to be juicing on our instants and sorceries. I think that's just fine. Like a Ginny G, too. Not a Syncopate. We'll take a Mysterized Village, yes? Nah. Not this one. So these are just black spells. Okay, we'll go to elementals and then some like mass board wipe stuff and maybe some resurrection spells. And I think we're kind of going to be having a deck here. It will be a deck. And I feel like this is when you're playing like a lot of single target removal spells, you should play, at least consider like a Galvanic Iteration. Especially because you can get value off of it at the graveyard. And let's see, elemental. I think I have the elementals. Hopefully I do. Oh my god, how many are there? There's so many. There's one of them. It's Wombo Bombo stuff, right? Alright, so we don't have subtlety. That's kind of sucks. I wish I had the subtlety. So I wonder how far we are away from a mythic rare. I might have to make a little detour here and save this one here. See if we can get a hold of a mythic. Kind of far away. I think that's from Modern Horizons 3. I think I'll get those. Maybe. Not so good, guys. We're gonna have to earn some matches today to get into the. Ooh, that's super nice, man. This set is so juiced. Probably if I cashed in some of my my uncommons, I might have a chance to vault. Here we go. So no subtlety, but I would definitely run all the elementals here for sure. Just because it's easy targeting, right? They all target in that manner. Grief targets opponents. This targets creatures. So in that manner, it's kind of like your pact. It's just easy stuff. I'm pretty happy, guys. I mean, it looks cool. We definitely just want some like ramp and some like staple-y stuff. Like Toxic Deluge is really nice. I have been becoming very fond of Breach the Multiverse too. It's a really crazy card. And for here, definitely like a Virtue and a Bolt. Virtue Persistence is nice. And just like a Lightning Bolt. Hazard for like just easy stuff. Easy stuff. A Stupor. Yeah, and we're kind of like just rolling. Kind of want to sleeve this up too. Yeah, this looks good. The Underworld, beautiful. Very light on creatures. Probably could get run over pretty easily. So there's that. But we also want like our return spells. And, ooh, Fading Hope is super strong too. Jesus. You want to probably mostly kill things, though, to be honest, guys. Probably want to be killing things, mostly. But we will be getting our Reanimate here. Ooh, a Malika Rebirth is very strong. Don't think we need an Unearth. Chthonian Nightmare, I don't think so. Persist looks pretty good. Does look alright. Does it look okay? Looks okay. Some elementals here. Quite a bit of legendaries, to be honest. Bergie's kind of a wombo bombo combo too, just because you're getting so much repeatable value from your mana sources you're kind of storming off. Alright, I want to kind of divide my legendaries. I need to see how many legends I'm playing. I just need an idea of what's going on here in my life. Okay, lots of legends. So pretty good amount of legends. And then we have a few creatures kind of sprinkled in. I think we'll definitely get some instances of cards in the graveyard. So I think Breach of Multiverse is good. And I think probably Reanimate should be fine. I don't know how much more we need. I think we were ready to kind of just say go and see what happens. I definitely want to see, like, kind of see if there's any, like, spells that I maybe missed. Oh, we do have Snuff Out. Oh, baby. That's so good. Okay, guys, so if you don't know this one, if you control a swamp, you may pay 4 life rather than pay the spell's mana. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. So good for Marchesa. Just like, oh yes, please. Like, let me just have a swamp and let me just take 4 life out of my chest. And all of a sudden, I can just simply pay 1 and get some more action, more juice. What a card. You just love to see it, guys. I'm playing a Spark Double today. I think I'm ready to slay. I don't know if there's really much else I wanted to do. There's that card. Is the verbiage for Snuff Out instead of, like, is there more like cards like this? Rather than pay? Just kind of curious. We're almost ready, guys. You know, that's so funny that I put in, oh, okay. I did spell wrong. I was like, why isn't that showing? I'm still not spelling right. Okay, so I did spell it right? Rather. Oh, it's with an E. I love how MTG just humbles you. Oh, the rather than pay cards. These are also really strong for us, right? A non-token blue creature. Yeah, we'll run Flare. Why not? She's blue. We might need to counter something. We might need to, like, have an emergency meeting here. Vel'Gaboth. Holy shit. Baleful Mastery is kind of a sweet one too, isn't it? Maybe run that over like a Go for the Throat. I think this is like probably the one. You get a little bit more Planeswalkers. Planeswalkers could be the bane of our existence in this deck. Ooh, a Flare. That is also really interesting. Alright, so now the laborious portion of adding a mana base. Thanks for joining me, guys. Consider a like if you're just joining me. I appreciate y'all. And we're gonna get really fast. We're gonna be getting some people down Chinatown. We're going to be searching for some lands first. Our search lands, as you would say. We need red. This card kind of pops off with us too. It's a little slow, but it's just pretty easily accessible. Yeah, we'll probably get the waterlogged teachings too. And we're just working through our mana base, getting all the fetch lands that pertain to our colors. Looking for blue, black, red right now. Prismatic Vista is fine. And that has red. That does not. This has black. And then lose life, I think, is your next kind of mana here. Or pay. Okay, so we want to get a C8 for sure. So Circus Segundi is pretty cool, but how about this guy? That's a crime. I'll try it. This actually will set off a crime, you know, because you'll be targeting their thing. It actually might look like a good thing for the hydrostatic homie. Yeah, we'll get a Aghanim's Awakening, Pinnacle Monk, Shadow Skull Smashing. These are all beautiful cards. How about this guy? He hits a target player. Sure thing. Bogart Traveler. All of these seem good. Yeah, this deck is sick. For sure. That's blue. Starting town, maybe. Command. Cavern. Gemstone. Ancient Tomb. Just absolutely goated. Just slide right in, please. Yeah, we'll play that. We'll play like the Mox. I think I want Ragavan too. 3 mana commander. Mox Amber kind of gets away from us a little bit. Play Ragavan. And probably want like the Talisman. So yeah, I want a Talisman too. Cold Steel Heart, not sure. I need to suit that one up. There we go. Talisman of Indulgence. That's fine. And we want the Generous Plunderer for some rampies. There he is. Beautiful. Also targets, by the way, with Marchesa. We'd love to see it. Yeah, I think we can probably let this one roll in. I think I do want the Triome. Oh, okay. To Capenna land. Let's see. Xander's Lounge, perfect. And then we want our channel lands. Yeah. All right. Oof. We kind of took a chunk out, didn't we, guys? Lots of basics. I want some surveil lands too, so I think we can run 2 basics of each. Huh. I might not be able to run the Prismatic Vista. We'll see. I'm not dead set on the Sokenzan. I could take it or leave it. It is bodies, though. It's not the worst. Mana fixing is so paramount. I would like to talk to him. I'd like the Aurora. Ugh. Mount Doom is cool. I don't need the Fabled Passage. Alright. Whew, so close. I think it's this one. Kind of greedy, but it's one of these. We have plenty of multi-face land cards, so we're pretty solid with lands. It's probably going to be Mountain Doom, I guess. Sounds crazy. Well, we do love our ancient tombs, don't we? Okay. So this is Underworld, guys. Let's go. Alright, we're ready. Mr. Gwedlibos. Ooh, O'Hare is very cool. It's so disgusting. Why would you play any other color but blue? Look at it, it's so gross. Such a disgusting hand. Jeez. So much value. This commander is super cool. So, thanks for joining me today, guys. We're playing Marchesa, Dealer of Death. This is a blue, black, red commander. Legendary creature, human rogue. Whenever you commit a crime, you may pay 1. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. A crime is targeting opponents. Anything they control and or cards in their graveyards is a crime. So we kind of look for like the really life efficient stuff. Like, for instance, a snuff out is nice, right? Because you could simply pay your life if you have a swamp, and then it's easy to pay into that one. And then you can kind of look at those top 2, get that nice selection, put one in the graveyard, which is nice because you have graveyard synergy, and put one in your hand. It's beautiful. So, mostly just really cool stuff in general. I just kind of really like it. But looks like we're kind of get ghosted on our first game, which kind of is unfortunate. So, see what happens here. Crack open a nice little Waterloo. Happy Saturday, everybody. The most insane card for us has been the Elspeth. Elspeth's Nightmare. That is a 3 targeter. It will target a creature. It will target a it will target the hand and a graveyard, so you get 3 instances of targeting. It's pretty amazing. Okay, they're there. They just time locked themselves, which is really crazy. Why would you do that? I kind of do want to surveil, don't I? What else I got in there? Got a watery grave, so we need this to be on black, or excuse me, blue and red. No, I think I'm good with lands. I'm not like so like keyed up for that. And I'm not really like too keen on like, you know, mana draining that either. I just want to play my commander next turn, you know. Yeah. I just need my commander to live through this mono red guy. You know, they have like Galvanic Blast, and sometimes they'll have 4 damage spells. If they're really like sweaty, they might have Fury. You know, sometimes they have these things, but sometimes they just don't. You know. Blood Crypt is really strong here. I think we could just probably pay the 4 life here and just keep all our options available. Maybe Mana Drain and get our Hullbreaker Horror. And simply pay the 1 here. I'll put this in the graveyard. I'll take this. And we're pretty much doing the thing. You know, we can like counter things. We can pay the 1. They're just in a really bad spot. Like they didn't remove my commander. I'm getting value. What is this? Raid Bombardment. Okay, so it seems like that would be a Mana Drain. So yeah, I think this is the call, right? Wait. I want the value, right? You want the value. Take the mountain here. Island is fine. I am a grief now. Probably just this here. Feed the swarm. This has haste anyway, so yeah. Sure. It's almost too much value with a Hullbreaker Horror, you know? Look, these are just nasty cards. Because I got the value from the Hullbreaker Horror even before I griefed. I don't even know what I used with the Hullbreaker Horror. Oh, I griefed them too. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, I'm gonna pay the 1. Definitely. That's fine. Yep. Man, I was really hoping for a land there, but yeah, I guess so. There's nothing to cast, so no land. That's kind of sucky, huh? It is what it is. We are low life. I guess we died to something here. I'm not really sure though. Not that. Not that. Not that. Okay. So, we swing. What? Oh, you can do that more than once? Okay. Oh, you can choose a 3. Alright. I thought I was in such control. Okay, don't watch that game. What happened? The murderous rider got me. I don't think I had to use that either. Oh well. I could have just been reactive, right? I could have just chilled out. Chilled out a little bit. That's alright. We'll learn together. Oppo goes first. We have a slowish hand. We'll have to mulliganize this. It looks beautiful. All of these hands look so beautiful. Look at this. Ancient Tomb to Talisman. It's crazy. Oh, opponent is going off too. He's like, hold my beer. Oppo. Are you gonna mana drain me, bro? There? Okay, they don't like my talisman. It's extremely rude. Pretty easy to kill their Kaikar if they go for that. I can kill the Jace too with the bone shards. That's pretty nice for us. Do another surveil. Bone shard's incredible. Really swell card, really. Not sure what we'll discard though. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna do something to that? Okay, I get it. Ah, juicy guys. This is the juice, huh? Playing some juicy stuff today. Okay, you're going to brainstorm for some interaction here. Cruelty seems kind of fun to kind of get some full value off of it. At least try. I don't know how many creatures they play though. They seem to play a lot of planeswalkers though. Bird. Bird is the word. Let's get in. Oh, a good pick off a Tef. It's pretty amazing. What up, everybody? We lost the first game. It was devastating, but we felt really good about it. Felt really good about losing. Oh my god! I get to search my library for any card. Breach the Multiverse is so good. We're pretty much there. I mean, even the primordial Odin seems pretty good here. Jeez. Might even just look for a land. Now look at the breach. Breach is so good. Again, like our life total has been really really naughty in this game. Like overall, I have been having a really tough time with my life total. So look at all these things kind of just kill you. Even like the ancient tomb. So I might have to figure out. I mean, I have virtue of persistence, but you know, I need like maybe a little bit more action, right? There's no creatures in the graveyard right now, so that's pretty sad, isn't it? But we are pretty much just chilling. Let's try to reman this thing. Oh, I can't counter that. That's right, so it has to live. They have the cavern. I would really love to breach, and I do not have a flyer. I can remand the Ponder. That'd seem kind of psycho, though, wouldn't it? Just give him a 2/2 and then take 2 damage, or just let him have the Ponder? I really need 7 mana. I think we'll be okay. I want to try to remand this. And pay 1. There we go. Kind of a really sweaty game, for sure. Got our one of our lands, Tails End. We got our really sweet mana rock marched really early, and we're kind of just battling this out, trying to get to this breach here and seeing what happens. Okay, so what do we get from them? I need something to take care of their... Yeah, this will take care of their token at least. And then a Chupe. Oh, that will take care of it too. So let's get our Odin for sure. And from them, the Narset's pretty strong. This is a lot of value too for me. Got Swan Song open for instant or sorcery spells of the nature. And we win. A better game for us, for sure. Maybe one day, guys. Maybe one day we'll be considered one of these streamers here. I'll follow up with that. I think I'm at like the right level. Seems like I should be included. Nice. Flub's a fool. What a card. So always interesting to see someone pop off with Flubs. We can kill everything. I love this deck. I love this deck already. Bergie. How's Bergie looking? She's looking okay, I guess. I like some lands, to be honest. Tamio? Sure.
Curious. I must investigate this scroll further.
Tamio. Seems like a good, virtue target. No blue mana. But a lot of removal. Ugh, gross. Instant speed, instant speed. Okay, we'll kill it. Land, please. Please, land. I can't keep up with his teamer deck. Oh dear lord. Huh, Scoot Swarm. I really need a land. Land, please. That's a land. That's fine. Yay. Yay. Shaw's Chocobo? When does the flubs come down? Jesus, another Scoot Swarm. I think I have to kill the Scoot Swarm, actually, guys. Yeah, I think I have to kill the Scoot Swarm now. That's scary. Let's see how it taps my blue mana. See if it gives me the juice. Can I do this and keep up remand? And it looks like my Drown in the Lock looks pretty good. I won't get value. Huh, that's rude, opponent. Now they play the Flubos. Man, I think I have to pact it. No. Okay, Oppo. What are we gonna do here? Okay. I just want to kill stuff next turn. I hope I can just live. Well, yes, I'm thinking about you, opponent. That's who I'm thinking about. I would like to just... Is this just during my turn? Sure. Dude, this card is so juice for us. I'm not really too worried about these things. The Shosh Chocobo is kind of getting a little crazy. Let's just hold on to this. Oh, cool. Oh, so they do go away. No, why wouldn't I do that? You have a cavern effect? Okay, well, I don't know. Oh, spells can't be countered. That's so cutesy. So that turns off from Lair. That's a good thing to know. Okay, so I get it. So I gotta get... Okay. I'm learning. Still a cool card. It's just during your turn though, right? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. It's just interesting. They're kind of popping, let's be honest. Can you just stop doing stuff, opponent? Alright. Didn't know that feature about Lair. Yeah, just spells can't be countered in general. I was like, why isn't my remand working? It was weird. Yeah, I'm nearly dead. So I need to like just start killing stuff like this stupid serpent. I'll just decline. I have all the things I need here. Kind of make their world kind of annoying. I will auto pay this one. And just the Crater Hoof just kind of takes care of me. I don't know. I don't know if what would have changed too much if I had known about the countering. I probably would have destroyed more things, I guess, and not have held up removal. But it's still fine. I just get lots of value. It just seems very appropriate. Just a basic check here. So, oh, I actually get to surveil off of this. It's pretty nice. I don't need that. Okay, so they just kind of continue, yeah, going through their lands here. They got a sweet card. Sweet card for me to pact. Ooh, that's a juicy one. I can't counter it though. That's hilarious. Okay. A bristly bill. That's very good. Okay. I wonder if I can... If I can get the target of this. I'll try it. I'm curious to try the untimely malfunction. I don't need that. Can I get that trigger? Oh. Okay, does it have to target first? We're learning things. Oh, those are flying. Well, I'm going to die now. Well, that's unfortunate. pretty good. Oh, I have to pay life. Oh, I took a damage from that. Crap. I'm just dead on board. 3, 4, 1. Yeah. Swings out and we just lose. Oof, I just feel disastrous on this one. I haven't played too much flubs. I haven't played too much with Lair. He was good. He was fantastic, actually. I just kind of screwed him up. I just kind of messed it up, guys. That's all. Yeah, I was like, why can't my remand hit this? I had plenty of removal just to start blasting stuff, so I could have hit their flubs again, and I totally would have. I was just trying to get value off the remand, but I guess you can't counter things, but I could have literally just regurgitated those instants of sorceries that destroy stuff, and I could have just probably easily taken this game. Definitely kept their commander at bay. So it was just an interesting game overall. I don't know why they're like kind of drawing this out. I don't have any interaction here, so they have 3 flyers, and I don't know, people can be kind of obnoxious sometimes, let's be honest. But yeah, we'll let them do their thing here. Okay, that's weird. Okay, they actually tapped one of their attackers that I was thinking of that would do lethal damage, so I guess we have a new plan here. I wonder if I can get a breach in and kind of just do something crazy here. I wonder. Anything juicy in there? I have no idea what this does. Exchange permanent types? That's hilarious. Wow, they went like full Greed Lord, which is kind of fun. Fun to see. Yeah, I'll block one of yours. They would call that missing lethal. Probably doesn't really matter anyways, but these are cool cards. What does it have? What does it have? Nothing. Nothing would save me. But these are all cool cards. Oh, Bahamut! F you, flubs. You little bastard. F you! Die. Die everything. This guy's still super annoying. What? Nothing? Did nothing leave? Oh, nothing of mine left. Incredibly goofy. I'll just kill that. we drew this one out a little bit. Sorry, guys. I got caught up in the fun. Well, so far a little bit of a learning curve for Marchesa for me. I don't play too much blue. I think I should play more of it. Lear is a homie, guys. Looks pretty swell. I just like the colors that I have, the rampies. It's kind of far away, but doing our thing here. I kind of like holding up a counter spell too. I maybe just like doing it during my turn. Maybe I reanimate something on my turn. Or not. Okay, so if you don't know Rusko, he's really cool, you know, strong commander. Definitely loves to blink himself mostly, but overall just more like, I'm gonna make a midnight clock and I'm gonna start draining you for damage, basically. So in that manner he's pretty strong. I don't know, we're kind of winning the battle here so far. Seems like kind of an easy angle just to go for our commander here. Counterspell. I think I'll reanimate it next turn. Okay. They don't have the mana for counterspell though. Okay, they can heist me. That's fine. Oh, they can exile in that manner. I mean, do we want to fight over that? Okay. Dude, they like literally hate my commander so much. Okay, alright. Yes. Let me get the braided net down. You can actually get value off from Marchesa if they want to bring the Resco down. I'm sure we could. Okay, so they're doing that stuff. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool, opponent. Okay, I could be in big trouble. Ooh, Chromox. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. I was trying to get to the Bahamut, but I'm not sure. Wow, I was thinking about that card. Seems really good. Okay. We could top deck something good. I mean, we're not out of it, but they are doing some damage. Guess we kind of blinked on our counter spell, maybe. Something I'm kind of learning to play too. Using it on that heist, I probably should have saved it for this homie. Oh, really? That's so odd till I could run that card. It's so terrible in Brawl. This card is juiced, huh? The Riddler. I think I would like a Riddler in this deck. Looks like they're gonna wheel. Man. Oof. Rough, guys. I think we can kind of revisit now and kind of see what's working. Maybe what some cards that maybe not working very well. I think what is it called? Mage. The Snapcaster would be a really good inclusion, it seems. That was some nice tech opponent had. Not too fond of like the time walks, just kind of not really my thing. So Bergie, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about these Urabrask Bergie guys. They're cool. The Urabrask is a little cooler, but I think this is better. The heist cards those are good too. I want to kind of translate this to reality. And we might want some sort of other acceleration. Be like, simply as Dark Ritual, for instance. Would be nice. And Quantum Riddler. Do I even have that? Yeah, that seems really good. Spark Double seems mostly cool. I don't know if it's what we're doing though. We're just kind of plopping Marchesa down and getting the value train rolling. I don't know if I'm equipped for multiple Marchesas. We're playing the Kitty High Lord, Rigo. Opponent goes first. We have some interaction. A little bit of a cost reduction for our Talisman and Breach. I think we're ready to put our microphone up here too. We're getting into it. What up? What up? I think I'll get my Tri-Home this time, actually. Tomb. Relic. They're really building this up here, huh? Gonna play there, Rigo? No. What a draw that was. Oh, it looks like they're gonna kill my Marchesa. Or maybe not. Weird. Could have done the Brawl there, huh? Ah, gotcha. So Rico, he likes the low-powered homies, right? Mm-hmm. We'll wash this one away, I think. Do not want them to get a card off their Ornithopter. No, I want to keep all of these cards, I think. Or maybe I get the counterspell. How's Braden Net looking? I don't... So they do come at Brawl. Huh. Yeah, let's see. Ooh. That's nice. It's a nice draw. I think I'm definitely going to kill this annoying thing. And probably work in like a little map here. Trupe is cool. We'll just take a land though. We're in the land portion. You know what's really cool about Mana Drain? I don't know if you all know, but even if they like have a cavern and you counter something, you still get the mana. It's like a different bracket, you know, a different bracket of the text. So we could still breach, which is really nice. Probably one of my more favorite cards lately. It's been like really swell. So. And actually we have a big spell to play, you know, off of the Mana Drain, so. How much mana do we get off of it? 3. Okay, we're gonna go for it. And yeah, I'll take the Solitude and the Hullbreaker Horror. Should have probably saved it actually. Just because I could have like, I could like counter something with the Hullbreaker Horror at instant speed. We're still in like farewell range. Okay. That's like a sweet kind of Sword Splasher card. Huh. Nice. Dirty. What's up, everybody? Make sure you guys like the video if you enjoy what you're seeing today. We have deck giveaways at 750 subs, so we're closely getting that. You know, we kind of get like about 30 or 40 every month, so you can expect that like over the summer at least. That will probably hit that or sooner. And we're giving away a Tycho deck, a $250 deck, so it's pretty sweet. Snuff Out has to be like one of the cooler cards, you know. No, I can't target it, right? Even though it just loses its shield. And we can get something like this. And then we just drew a card, basically. And now we can just go ahead and slam this homie. The value. This little homie here. Nice GG's. Really interesting deck so far. Probably one of the more enjoyable ones I've kind of learned about. Definitely is not your usual stuff, and I feel you can become a much better Magic player by kind of playing in these colors, prioritizing like your counters, kind of letting things go, kind of making sure you're hitting the high impact things. Yeah, overall some really interesting stuff here. We got our colors. We have a 2-drop. It's interesting. It's Sarkhan. They're going to be playing lots of creatures. So I think we give it a shot. Brawl is like perfect for this deck. You know who else is probably pretty good for this deck is the other wizard. Our other wizard guy is... I think we're going to save all these spells and just say go here. Is Ral. Ral would be great here too because you reduce your instance and then you have a better chance to pay for that one, right? We'll see how naughty they get over there. I mean, I'm sure they can probably take care of this guy right now, but a 4 toughness creature is a little harder. And this might give them some problems. Okay, so they spent all their mana doing that, and their treasure. So that's got to be a good result for me, right? Do you have an answer for this? Like what are you gonna do? Ooh, a terror. Sure. Alright, that was a sweet turn. How many cards do they have in the graveyard? 1. I do want the value. I don't want to die, though, from the Sarkhan. But... appears I have to do that like this. Oh, wow. Did I lose life from that too? Jesus. Been having that kind of issue too. I've just been kind of dying. This has haste? I'm dead. They win. My life total just like disappeared in this game. Pretty crazy. Bahamut has been unimpressive so far. I think it's because I don't really have a good way to get it into the grave and like gamble for something. I could gamble. There's too many hoops. He's always been stuck in my hand, like this 9 mana spell. Hasn't been too great. I I think we did keep in the Blood Chief's Thirst too, so we usually can handle little critters. We have a Bolt. Have a really nice suite of blue spells too. Man, maybe a Subtlety would be so good in this deck. I just was simply working my way up to it though. I think we're there. I think we can finally get it. Beautiful. We can cash in our Mythic here and add a really sweet spell. We were really kind of waiting on that Subtlety. Maybe we'll even just pop it in this pack. Oh, the Storm Drake is really cool too. That targets. Oh yeah. I love that. We'll probably pick that up over the Quantum Riddler, I'll be honest. I like the Quantum Riddler, but we can usually generate some good value. I just like what I saw with the Riddler. It was just kind of a nice one, you know. Really nice. But I'll take that. I'll take a Subtlety. Subtle. Tasha's Tidebringer, or what is her face, is pretty good here too. There it is. Beautiful. So this will probably be the list I post if you are interested. I mean, you could probably put like a Tasha's Tiebinder in here too. Over what though? This braided net seems kind of like whatever too so far. It seems good in like concept, but I'm just not really seeing it. Do I not have a Tidebinder? That's crazy. I guess I don't. What a joke, man. Well, even like a memory lapse, just more counter stuff seems pretty good. We'll try the braided net. We're not done with it. Not yet. I need to use it right too. I have to use it on my opponent's turns. Oh my god. You know what? I'm so sorry, guys. I've done this deck before, but I'm just like recalling there's so many crime synergies I left out. I feel so bad about this deck feature today. Yeah, there's we just like kind of missed out on the the real juice here. There's so many good crime cards. Yeah, like Magda, Gissa. There's lots of goodies, guys. Lots of goodies. Miner's kind of interesting if you're doing some sacrifice. This guy's pretty cool. It's like a, you know, perhaps like a better Lair, because Lair kind of shut down our counters. It was still a good card. It's probably mostly better than like a Jin Gataxis. This is looking much better now. Chupe's cool. Still seems cool. Jill seems all right. Kind of competes with our It's the Saga part, which is kind of cool. She starts targeting stuff. She targets a lot. Yeah, this deck is super sick. I think I need another talisman too. I need the, yeah, this one, the dominance. We hit done here. Slip back in. And you know what? Mostly, the game has changed, guys. I'll be honest. Like, a card like Shatter Skull Smashing, it just doesn't seem like very good anymore. It just would seem better just to have like a regular land that doesn't hurt me. Even though it does targeting, it just seems like it's never gonna be that good, you know? The power level is so high. Spikefield Hazard is just seems good because it's cheap. It might hit something sometimes. Even Agadim, it's like I'm just taking damage from this stuff. I'm not using it as spells. Like, these used to be so much better. And perhaps they're just better, like, mostly in certain decks, right? But maybe not for us. Maybe we just need, not to die from our lands. That could be a concept. So, Galvanic Iteration has just kind of also been, like, just kind of alright, I guess. It's fine. We are super heavy on the 2-drops. Jawari seems pretty good, too. I mean, there's, like, a lot of counter spells here. Same thing with the Waterlog Teachings. It's just kind of like maybe a little too expensive. See how many lands I got going here. 29 plus all the multi-face land cards. So 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Yeah, that's like pretty much right spot on. This guy's been pretty good. It's kind of like a cool interactive piece, like another Chupacabra. Now we're crimes. Now we're criminals. Yes. Dude, I just simply cannot lose any life. The Karvek must go. I just cannot lose the life, man. Alright, let's try it with the criminals now. Now we can actually say we're playing crime. Before we were just like having our commander with a crime synergy. Pikachu Gundam? I like it. I like this hand. It seems cool. I love the Hermit. I love the Hermit Marchesa. Seems really cool. You will feel cool playing this deck. I guarantee you that. You are cool. Oh, we're playing Azusa. Great. I love her. I love playing against this. Alright, Pikachu. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3. I know you're there. You've been kind of noodling your cards. Guys, they're doing the thing. They're gonna be looking for my noodles. They're gonna be finding ancient tomb with this. That's what they do. That's what they do. What if they don't crack it? They're gonna crack it. Let's get Marchesa down. They might just strip mine me. I'm not sure. It's gonna be definitely a bloodbath, whatever is gonna happen in this game. I don't. She's problematic, but Ugin's Labyrinth. So they have like everything. They have strip mine. They have ancient tomb, and they just have everything at once. That's crazy. So this strip mine is here. Yavimaya. Eldrazi Temple? Spelunking. Okay, opponent. That's really interesting stuff you're doing. Well, I need to kill her. Alright, I think they'll go right back into her, maybe? But I think they maybe exhausted their lands. Okay. That is a worm coil. The reclaimer. Wow, Colligan's command just does so much here. Could have got subtlety available too, so we can like perhaps counter something really nasty. I think they'll just redraw it, you know. We need help. Sending the Death Toucher in. Ooh, that is really nice. I will need mana for what I'm going to be doing, you know. Alright, we're chilling. It's a flyer too. Whew. Well, we got some cards coming. That's what's nice about Marchesa. Like, we're going to get some bodies. We're going to get some looks. Our life total is kind of scary. But it's like, how much mana do they have here? How much does this cost? 10. This is 2, 3. If they return it 4, 8. I don't really care about them hitting my hermit. So you can have that. Surprised they didn't send the Death Toucher at Marchesa. Ancient Green Warden? I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Okay, untimely malfunction. I see you right now. Outlaw. What? Whatever, man. Okay, kind of risky stuff, but we'll see what happens. I think they'll go right back into the Green Warden, or maybe pop their Ulamog back to hand. I might do a sweet little Breach the Multiverse here in a moment. Yeah, that sounds pretty... Both of these are very good, right? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I don't have anything too impressive in there. They have some nice stuff. We could start getting Criminal up in here. But they could always go for... Well, this could hit a creature too, so I guess this is a perfect card. We can start doing some crimes. This is a pretty nasty card, isn't it? Oh, it's a... I took the wrong card. Did I have a choice of a Swan Song? Oh, I had the offer. I confused it with Swan Song. Well... I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I do this crazy shit. I was thinking of the Ulamog, though, too. I don't know. Yeah, just kind of a brain fart, I guess. Well, they have lots of mana now. This hits creatures only. Okay, it looks like we're not going to get too much action off of this one, guys. Huh. I just was thinking of Ulamog when I saw this. So that's what I guess my thought process is. But I knew they had Genesis Wave in hand, so that would have been an offer would be much better in that instance. I guess they had enough mana to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I should have taken the offer. Okay. I think like we just do this. I mean, the Cityscape Lover is awesome. We can kind of just do it all over again. Yeah, we're pretty much covered up pretty well. And we're willing just to give up all our stuff. Oh, I have to count. I don't think that is counterable, is it? I can't really see. Let's see. Yeah, this is an uncounterable card. I always wondered, like, about Arena, like, why I can't, like, see these cards completely. Yeah, it cannot be countered. And they get an extra turn, so... Yeah, good job. Annihilator 6. They're just dead. Whoa, that is an Emrakul too. That's incredible. Is that uncounterable as well? Oh, they have a cavern, so yeah. Well, that's pretty good. Well, that really sped up in a hurry. I don't know. That Genesis wave not countering that was pretty brutal. Fuck. Alright, we'll try to get one more dub. That was a disaster. I was in complete control there, I think. Pretty much. Okay. Some options here. The Howler. We're playing the Howler. Like I was thinking, I think I might like change this out for like a Ral. But it's pretty good here. I can Galvanic and just like copy this spell and just like go to town with them. So maybe that's not the cut. There's so many different options here. I do want a Ral. Maybe a Ral over like a Dark Ritual would be better. No, Dark Ritual's goated too. I mean, there's so many good choices. So... a little bit of a stick there. For whatever reason. Okay, opponent. Any time now. Love these elementals here. So nice. Ooh, Riel. Deals 4 damage to target creature. So is this that moment where I have the electrostatic specimen? Oh yes. Yeah. Well, that was amazing. Protected her too. That was really nice. This deck is so sick, dude. There are so many triggers. Okay, they leave. Well. Since you guys have been supporting, bringing me the good vibes, do a rubber match for all the marbles. What an epic match. What an epic run. That was sick. The hydrostatic. Yeah, we'll just leave the deck as it is. Brawl's cool. We got like one way of like reducing our spells. That just seemed really smooth in general. Yeah, I'm a fan. Would like to surveil for a land here. But this is not in the colors, so I have to get a... Oh, there's a Rashis. Oh! Okay, we'll take that. My clicking was off there. We are going to be very bad shape. Definitely want my Xanderzon and my Plunderer. Oh. Yeah, we could have surveilled too. That was really bad for us. That's probably good. We're going to be done after this because it's kind of a big mistake. That like single card, like, am I having to discard again? Wow, I cannot believe we're actually like stabilized. Sure. Man, Magda is so sick for this deck. So sick. they want to play the removal game, we can do that. I got myself a little Prismari command right here. Nice opponent. Oof, lots of removal. That's cool. No value for you, brother. All of these seem really strong. But we'll take a grief. Gotta punish them for not tutoring. There's a Sothura. Okay. That sucks. That's a strong grief. They just do this one, right? The blood ghast. So annoying. Yep. I think we'll wait till next turn. I don't think there's a reason yet to sacrifice or take the damage here. Oof, that's a crazy card. Oh, it's not target non-black. Spooky. Oh no. The blood gas has got me. What a botched game. Really? Okay. Misclicking is a real awful. I can't go out like that, guys. I can't wait to edit this video to make it look much prettier. It was pretty good. There was definitely some good moments and some sad moments. Like always with this client and arena, just it's just a game, right? This guy is super fast. Super fast. I mean, a sweeper is kind of what you need in this particular instance, or just some hard removal, and this is still not exactly it. It's a little better. Just die to Ragavan, basically. No Ragavan. Don't worry, we're not going to stifle anything. Probably should have stifle. This guy is just super aggro, right? He swings a couple times and you are super toasted. The speed. Oh, and I took damage, so they went up a speed. How interesting. I guess I was gonna do that anyways. We need a blue source. Looks like a Triumph is very welcome. There, you can't cast their commander yet. Don't think. So we are straight up chilling like a villain. Say human? Human. And we do have Fury. So that's cool. Alright, that was super rude. And I'm now discarding. Come here, baby. You want to say hi to the camera? The voices of victory. Ooh, that's a nasty boy. It is a cast. I'll try this again. And I will Fury it. Let it be, opponent. Just let it be, brother. We can kill this guy. I mean, I like all these cards. I think we're cool. This has haste yet? No. G-Tag. So strong. I don't know. I don't know if it'd be good to give them a 3-2 that they could equip. It seems kind of spooky. Maybe I'll let them try to equip it. Okay. Their speed has grown. Ooh. That is a super spooky card, man. Yes. I mean, yeah. Good card. Damn. I want to like find a removal spell for that, and then get like my fury. Losing a ton of life. Cut down. Perfect. No attacks. And I want to get the Fury. The Fury is very good. It can kill their commander. Does it have haste right now? Not yet. But does this have double strike? Oh, now it has. I gotta block that. Oof. So what are my choices? I think it is the Fury. I think I can live through another turn with this, right? Just have to pray. Alright. I think I gotta do this. I think we might lose that raceway, but oh. Brutal. That was your choice, huh? Dejite. Oh, just hexproof from activated and triggered abilities. I can still kill that. Opponent. Oof. So criteria of this, sacrifice a creature, discard a card. I mean, yeah, I guess. Okay, we're just gonna chill here. They go backwards for the commander? That's kind of weird. 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess they're not on this plan anymore. I'd love to get a Blade Historian and just win in. Okay, they're gonna kill my Geist? That is a really interesting card, really. They're finding a line. It's a really good card. Oh, we're going to be filling it right back up, so. Not the best breach. I don't know if I had any lethal attacks there. What happened, opponent? You didn't like the game? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, everybody, thanks for joining me today. Remember to like the stream. It helps get the word out. Subscribe if you liked what you saw today. And this was Marchesa, and really sweet start. Let's isolate some cards that were just absolutely fantastic. So these were really impressive. I did love Lear. You have to be careful. You lose access to your counter spells for this, but you get access to all your removal spells once again. And it's even better when it's unnerved, right? You get access to this guy during your opponent's turns. In this manner, it's only your turn, but oh wow, this card is like amazing. What else were great? These were great. All the elementals were just absolutely fantastic. They really helped us and kind of made us a little bit more competitive. Breach was pretty fun. I'm sure it'll be fine, like, even in like a more, multiplayer format, it'll be even more value from 2 more opponents. So that's always a cool card. Cruelty was fine. It definitely won some games. Hullbreaker Horror was cool. Primal Olden was cool. All of these cards were really cool. Pinnacle Monk was great. Yep. Urtai was fantastic. Teachings was just kind of a land. I never casted it, so it is just always an option, though. All of these removal spells were great. Electric Specimen was great to like protect our Marchesa at instant speed. That was really sweet. Flare of Denial seems okay. We do play a decent amount of blue creatures now, actually, so probably not the worst. All of these seem very appropriate. I didn't really have a complaint about any of these cards. They all had a really good... Volatile Stormdrake was kind of interesting. I thought that was a really interesting kind of one-of targeting thing. That was actually a really interesting card. I liked that one. What else was cool? All of these removal spells were good. They get a little better too. Your sagas are really where kind of like the really highlight of this deck. So if I was to break this into a top 10, which I probably will do, like the top 10 cards of Marchesa for me, it's like these saga cards, like Elspeth's Nightmare is just unbelievable for this card, because you're going to get those 3 targeting instances. Less of an impact was like probably the Braided Net. Where is it? It just didn't seem like tapping something is cool, but I think I already took it out. Yeah, I probably already took that card out. It was just a little bit slowish, so I'm glad I did. But these sagas are good. You get nice value right from the rip, and then you keep targeting to get your crimes continuing to go. Life loss was a problem for this deck. A lot of these cards are good, but you lose life when you use them. Like literally most of them. So you have to be kind of careful with that. But Colligan's Command, amazing card for us. We kind of blundered there with the Asusa. We probably should have taken the Offer You Can't Refuse and kind of, let that one right out. We probably would have won. So that was kind of a bummer, but this card really showed up really big in that particular game. So these cards here, the Elementals, really strong stuff here. The Snuff Out was really good as well. So where is that? That's a 4-mana spell, but basically you can play it by just paying 4 life. So that's really nice. You're gonna love that for your Marchesa decks. These kind of spells you don't have to pay mana for, so it's very easily to target, and then pay into this to get your sweet choice of selection off the top of your deck. Urtai was also very good. Were there any other cards that were just like, dang, that card was really crazy today? I think always these crime cards are always going to be like very threatening and kind of like your backbone. Like they seem to be just very strong and like really, they kind of get removed fairly often. Like your Magda and your Gissa are probably going to be like your kind of your MVPs of getting value. All these removal spells are just absolutely fantastic. Pact, I think, could probably be considered probably pretty good. But then you have like all these 1-mana blue spells are just really strong too. Those are just super strong. Brawl actually kind of has a say in this. He was definitely strong. And I was thinking like maybe Raul would be actually really good for this deck too. So I was kind of considering that. They're just kind of just really good kind of enablers, right? They just kind of cheapen your spells a little bit here and there. I thought Malevolent Hermit actually was a really good sleeper card. He was kind of just chilling there, just like being annoying. I suppose like this Bloodchief's Thirst is kind of like pricey, and it just didn't seem like a really good option overall. Bone Shards is also massive for this deck. Bone Shards is huge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'll do like a top 10 list here. Take a little picture of that and probably swing into another game real quick. With our friend Raul involved. Here's Clive, and Ifrit's dominant. Oppo goes first with some massive removal. The Elemental, too, is extremely strong here. So we're pretty happy with this. We can kill most of their stuff. They play lots of red permanents. They might play a variety of like enchantments and stuff. Hey, what's up? So we'll just have to see what our opponent is up to. And we're just chilling right now. They are ramping. That is kind of spooky. I think we'll set up a Triumph here. And I don't know, like, I don't know how good the mana drain is, honestly. I could hard cast the Grief. So we'll just have to wait. We might be very patient this game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth a counter, so we'll just probably slide this in for Savali. Look at blue. And yeah, we'll probably be pretty happy with I think most of our stuff will probably die. That's actually a Wombo Bombo with grief, isn't it? Yeah, that's scam. That's just a scam right there. So we're gonna keep the Malika Rebirth. You guys didn't know we were scamming? We're scamming in this stream. Scam. It's a real scam, isn't it? FOMO. Okay, I'll just kill it. Oh, Twin Flame Tyrant. Jesus. How do we want to do this? I guess we gotta get rid of our bone shards. In this manner, we can like hold up our blue mana to like the maximum. And I have to probably hold full control. So I have to hold C, right? Or control. Literally, I'm holding control, the control button. That's how you do it, guys. And then I go like this. I evoke. I exile this homie. This card is so dumb. Modern. We're playing modern in Brawl today. And I go like this. And I pay. And I have mana drain open. And yeah, we're gonna take the Glory Bringer. The opponent loves it. The opponent loves to see it, guys. You just love to see it. I think they're gonna be cliving now. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oof. I guess you gotta have that. This is a wild game so far. I'm gonna have Lair, and it's gonna be wild because they're just gonna be able to like recast their homie. This is a crazy one, guys. This seems to leave my lair available. They have... oh my, they have so much mana. Alright, opponent, you need the juice, bro. You need like burn down the house. That would do it. Spiteful Banditry would be a card too. Players can't damage and deals damage each. Ugh, that's a lot of damage to me. Oh my. Oh my. Too much value for our opponent here. Amazing Clive deck. Got through the grief. Played the Cage Sun. Just went complete ape shit. Ooh, gross. That's awful. It has haste? Holy shit. That's awful. Okay, we'll do it one time. Dude, are we literally like 1 damage point off right now? This is fine. We're gonna rapid hybridization it anyways. Oh my god, an Arena of Glory? Yeah, shit. No. Okay, I could take 4 from that. It's a 6-5. No, why is it a 6-5? I could do something pretty cheeky here, but no, I can't. They're gonna win. Kind of a game, man. Dang. Why are they so strong? Did I miss something? Why is it a 5-2? Huh. Well, oh, the banner. My lord. That was kind of a lucky luck sack draw there. I don't know. I don't know what else I could have done. I was going to try to just deal with this. Well, how do they get a Marchesa? That's rude, opponent. Man, that card has wrecked my world. Man, even after griefing, double grief, we still lost. It was crazy. So if I mana drain the Cage Sun, they still get the value, right? They still get the value from their homie. I don't know. That was a weird one too. I'll have to watch that one back, but I love the deck all in all. It was a really sweet ride, and I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to take it for another spin. You know, it'd probably do better with like a gamble, some way to like kind of find an answer of some sort. If we like really needed like a really fast answer. Gamble is a really cool card for that. Ragavan doing Ragavan things. Just a little bit of rampies. Kind of an interesting card, huh? Yeah, we were one hit point away. I do love a gamble though, but what do we take for it? I'm just a fan of the breach. It doesn't really fit what we're doing, but help. What do you guys think? Should we play it? Yeah, I think we should. Yeah, you could literally gamble for it with Lear and just have it come back out. And perhaps maybe just like cheaper removal. Like even like Fading Hope is kind of interesting here. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot Cyclonic. It's the Flood Maw, which is good, right? That's the new tech for bouncing. I don't think I have that card. There it is. Card is a gas. Absolute gas. Maybe we get cheaper here overall with our removal. Maybe Chupe is just like a little too tough. It is a creature though. It does give us an extra bounce, extra boosty. Could be like maybe some of these things that have been killing me. Bolt is pretty good. I mean, I think we're kind of graduating from Bolt though in these colors. I'll be honest. The Hazard doesn't seem like the greatest either. It's alright. This looks a little bit tighter now. Well, again, thanks to everybody for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And consider getting us to that 750 subscribership for the deck giveaway. Tycho $250 deck. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to be presenting that one again pretty soon. So love that. Love that for us. There's probably a counterspell of some sort. One of these counterspells. I haven't really seen much of Pact this game. It's fine. I haven't really seen too much of it though. For some decks, Pact is like just absolutely goated. Like if you're protecting a combo or something. But we're just kind of getting like incremental value. Kind of like exhaust all our mana on every turn, just getting value. Okay, we're finally seeing like a Toxic Deluge, which is kind of an interesting presentation for our deck. I do like the Plunderer. And they have a slowish commander, so we can try it out. It's a good, like, Toxic Deluge hit, you know? Very good for us. Sure, we'll take a Malika Rebirth. Might get the Plunderer going. $3-5, that's a big booty, guys. Okay. Nice. I love that. They're holding up something. It's one man of any color, right? It is an enchantment itself. I don't know. They have nothing in their grave. I guess I have to do this. Why 2? Why? Why did that produce 2 mana? Oh, the unable to scream, of course. That's crazy. That's really good value, man. Okay, their graveyard's filling up, which is good for me. My Drowning Lock is looking much better. I need them to like surveil something into here so that my Drown the Lock is like really good. Oh my god, that's just too much value, opponent. Just stop it over there. How can I get the Primal Odin into my graveyard? I need to kill this thing. It's really annoying. This actually is pretty good for me. The tracker with all these enchantments. So I have 6. I might like reanimate the tracker. And then play my cruelty. Or the Sanctum Weaver. Oh, that should be fine. Thanks, opponent. Binding, no! You dirty dog. They have like all the answers. There's lots of gas. No, they can't cast their commander. But why, opponent? Why? Why would you do that? I don't know, guys. We've done it. We've broken the brawl. We broke it. Well, I appreciate y'all hanging out. We had lots of people come in today, so as always, love you guys, and I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy your magical weekend. Bye-bye.